Good morning, all you turnkeys, hacks, screws, and officers. Hope this video finds you healthy and well. Hopefully you're not getting hit with some snow like some areas in the country are currently doing right now. Guess winter just doesn't want to let go. So, first video of the new format. Try to keep this shorter than I have in the past and on to one topic. And that topic today is dirty staff. If you do this job long enough, you'll come across dirty staff. Be it staff members sleeping with inmates, and I'm using general terms because in my 20 years almost, I have seen males with males, females with females, males with females, females with males. The whole mix, the whole gamut. And it happens for every other reason. The staff member feels an emptiness in their life. Others feel that power over an inmate. Whatever the reason, they're dirty. They're bad. We got to address this. We have to address the staff members. If you see a staff member that's going down that path that is beginning to be too close to an inmate, that you're thinking, oh great, they're going to have a sexual relationship, an inappropriate relationship, call them out on it. Pull them aside. Talk to them. Do your part to be the good coworker. Don't sit there and go, well, you know what? Screw them. They are a shit coworker. I don't like them. Let them burn. Be a decent human being. They may not realize they're being manipulated by the inmate. They might. Who knows? But put your conscience to rest and reach out to them. And the same goes for staff that are bringing in stuff. Again, we've all seen it. Staff members bring in cigarettes, chewing tobacco, cell phones, anything. Bringing in anything for an inmate that's not allowed, that's not authorized, that's not be able to be purchased off commissary or special order or canteen or whatever you call it. If it's not given to them, they can't buy it from the institution, it's contraband. Staff bring stuff in all the time. You start seeing, an inmate trying to manipulate a new officer because they are the most vulnerable. Just going to say it. New officers and staff going through stuff in their life makes them vulnerable. New officers because they don't know how to deal with inmates. They don't understand the nuances of how to run a housing unit, how to be firm, fair, and consistent. They think that they have to be the dicks, just like they see in the movies. But if you see them getting taken advantage of, approach it. Correct the inmate on the spot. Tell him, yo, dude, what the hell? You don't ask that shit. I've seen in my institution inmates get locked up because they started asking staff about Cash App and how much for a pack of cigarettes or how much for a carton of cigarettes or how much for a cell phone. And for those of you that are out there that are seeing this, that might be at a crossroads where you're looking at, God, I need some money real bad. Can't make rent, or your lifestyle exceeds your means, which, hey, it happens. I know people that have done it. They live on overtime, and then overtime dries up, and now they can't afford their toys. They can't afford their fancy things. You turn around, you reach out to people, and you ask for help. Don't go and throw away a career. Most agencies have a decent retirement plan. I know for a fact that the feds, I looked into them, if you're under 25, you have to do 25 years. Then you get a retirement. Very decent retirement. Why throw that away? Why throw away your salary every year? Some agencies you're making 60, 70, 80. California, $100,000 a year. Granted, California, you gotta own that. Have that money to own property. But anyways, I digress. Don't throw away your career over a carton of smokes. That quick payout. Because here's the deal, guys. When it comes to dirty staff, who do you think tells the institution about dirty staff? It's the inmates. The inmates aren't your friends. they're going to turn on you. And they tell the institution, they tell the agency about this dirty staff member, that dirty staff member. And at the end, that's how they get caught. So if you are close to getting to that point, reach out, get help. If you see someone who's close to being manipulated, you're seeing a new officer or that's getting, manipulated, or you see a staff member, you know that they're going through some stuff in life, and you see them hanging out with inmates more. They're at the rec yard, they're sitting in the rec yard talking to inmates, or you're doing your rounds at night, and you go and inmates don't normally hang out in staff offices or staff areas, but there's an inmate with a staff member, and they're sitting there just shooting the breeze like no big deal. Start asking questions. Now, that being said, if you do try and they keep going down that road, cool. You made your effort. You made your try. You tried to help them. They made their bed. They lie in it now. But dirty staff exist. Dirty staff are everywhere. And for those of you that sit there and say, I'll never be dirty, I'll never, I won't do it, never going to happen. Everybody has their price. Now, that price could be something that's just the gross domestic product of a small European nation. That's your price. The likelihood of an inmate turning around and giving you that much money, never going to happen. But you have a price. So don't sit there and say, I don't have a price. I'm not going to tell you what my price is, but it is close to the GDP of a small European nation. I'm real with myself. Be real with yourselves. And don't get caught in that trick bag. If you find yourself caught in that trick bag, you catch yourself buying smokes to bring into an inmate, buying a burner phone to bring into an inmate, or what have you, dime yourself out. Yeah, you're going to get in trouble. Depending on how far you got, you might get in trouble. But I have always found turning myself in for something I did wrong, the punishment is much less than if they catch me. So dime yourself out. The same goes inappropriate relationship with an inmate. If you find yourself at that spot where, crap, I crossed that line with an inmate, and not your personal line. I have a personal line. My personal line is, I don't touch inmates unless I have to. Inmates don't touch me unless they have, and ever, unless I'm touching them. That's the only reason they touch me. But I have my personal boundary. My agency has a completely different boundary. Once you cross your agency's boundary, you need to turn yourself in. You might be looking for a new job. They might ask you to resign. But it's better to turn yourself in and possibly looking for another job than getting caught and charged with a rape. That's the thing. Sexual abuse of a ward, or however your individual states characterize it, that's basically what it is. Inmates have no ability to give consent, especially to a staff member. You are in a position of authority over an inmate. So, sexual abuse of a ward, don't do it. You'll turn around, throw your career away, sit in prison with those individuals, animals, however you want to describe them, and then have a sex offender registry for the rest of your life. So, TLDR, dirty staff are out there. If you see staff going dirty, help them out. If you get yourself caught up in a trick bag and you're starting to get close to violating policy, turn yourself in. Otherwise, folks, stay safe. Watch out for each other. We have each other's backs. For those of you that subscribe, thank you. Pass this video around. Hope you guys like the new format. Salty CEO out.